Hey y'all, I'm Chris and this is It Worth It, y'all? And welcome to 2026's first episode of Quick Canning Cuisine. And I am gonna take you guys along while I make some wacky, weird ramen recipes. Y'all know we like our ramen around here, and so this time we're gonna use our 50-cent ramen and we're gonna turn it into French onion soup ramen and chicken soup ramen. So stick around and let's make some recipes up and see how it turns out. All right, let's go. All right, y'all, if you've been around for other quick canning cuisine recipes, you know that the goal of this recipe is to use our canned goods that we canned ourselves. There's a lot of recipes out there on how to make the canned goods, but there's not a lot of recipes out there on how to use them. So we are going to get rid of 3 jars today, which is very exciting. I think I'm going to start with French onion. And so I think we're just going to like dump this in. Now this is a French onion soup base. And then I know last time I did French onion soup, I got a bunch of comments of, you don't add dairy to the French onion soup. Some people do, some people don't. You do you. It's all good. I like to add, depending on what I'm using this for, sometimes I add dairy cream, sometimes I add like tomato sauce and turn this into like this tomatoey goodness. So that's why we call it a French soup base, because then you can turn it into whatever you want. And you don't have to add milk. Sorry, everybody, you don't have to add milk. All right, let me go get I gotta get the little lifty thingy. Okay. I'll link this in the description if you don't have one. They're pretty amazing. All right, I'm gonna throw this in here. And now that I am looking at the French onion soup, there's a lot of onion and there's some liquid, but I don't think there's enough liquid in there for the ramen. So let's go ahead and probably put a cup. That's way better. Let's put a cup in there. Let's get her boiling, and then we'll add the noodles here in just a second. Okay, let me get my glove. We have a rolling boil here. We're gonna add our top ramen to it, minus the packet. All right, stick that in. Pull this thing out. All right, we're gonna give that a couple minutes. Oh yeah, she's hot. Let that come to a boil. And then we can use our fancy brand new ramen bowls and spoons. Aren't they cute? And ladle. Like, we went all out, y'all. So we're gonna let that ramen cook however many minutes it says. I think the packet's like 2 or 3. I don't know how I don't have my glasses on. I can't read that. Why do they do that? Look at this writing. Why is it so teeny? Okay. Let's see. 3 minutes. And then let it sit. Okay, 3 minutes. Let's do 2.5 minutes now because I'm sitting here yik-yakking. Okay. All right, that was 3-ish minutes. I'm just gonna pull one of these out of here and test it. Okay, maybe I'm pulling 2 of these out of here and test it. Okay, maybe 3. Oh my Lord, just give me one. My chopstick work needs help. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, good. I'd say they're done because that just like clipped them in half. Oh yeah. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the majority of these noodles out first. Ow, that is hot, hot, hot. Because I'm not sure I want all this broth. And maybe I want the noodles in the bottom and the broth on top of it. I think that's the way I want it to present it. Smells good. Okay. Then let's do this. Put some of the oof, this is gonna be so good. Put that on there. What do you say? Here. We just rearranged the kitchen and now I gotta remember where everything's at. It's great to have it all organized and stuff, but I'm having a hard time finding stuff. That's okay. It's a great problem to have because the kitchen is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Okay. All right, we're gonna let this kind of steam and zhuzh, and then I'll try it. Then when the official taste tester gets here, he can try it. Oh yeah. All right. Now we're gonna start, we're gonna do the chicken soup ramen. We made this chicken soup base back in 2024. So let's put the chicken soup base in the pot, Chris, not on the burner. Again, I don't think that's enough liquid, so I'm gonna put some more. That was probably about 2 cups of stock. I'm gonna put the lid on and get her to a boil. Yeah, when we were cleaning stuff out, I found some of these onions. There's that many left. I'm gonna put some in here. I'm gonna put all of it in there. All right, got rid of another can. Woo! All right, we got another boiling pot. Let's get this ramen in there. Pull that packet out. Okay. See you in 3 minutes. That was 3 minutes, y'all. Get in here. If I can pinch it apart, I'm pretty sure it's good to go. I'm going to turn that fire off. I want to get the noodles in the bottom of the pan again. And I got a slotted spoon out this time because I want to get most of the veggies out. Although there's not as much broth in this one. I noticed that if we're going to do, this is for next time, if I'm going to do a quart, I need to do 2 packets of ramen. Because this pint of chicken soup base kind of, I mean, it just feels like it fits perfectly. All right. See, that's like a perfect bowl and there's no leftovers. So, quart of chicken soup base with some extra broth. That looks so good. I'm going to throw cheese on it too, I think. I think I want to just do a little bit and then I'll leave some extra for Greg if he wants it. All right. There we have it. Get the official taste tester here and we'll let you know what we think. This is using our chicken soup base and this is using French onion soup. So,
oh,
yeah. There's a spoon in there too, so. And if you want me to go get you a fork, I will. And I have not tasted this yet, so we're doing this. Don't tell me what you think until we both taste both, please.
no protein?
Not in that one, though. I just used the jar by itself. All right. What are your thoughts?
This is good.
That's very good.
All it needs is some red pepper or something
Oh, like red pepper
to
flakes?
give it a little.
I like this one better than this one. This needs salt and pepper. Or at least pepper. I think this needs pepper. Both amazing. I could totally see this as like if you were sick and you needed you needed like a chicken noodle.
Well, that's the same way. That could use. I mean, it is ramen, so it always needs a.
Right, but
notch.
I want to like straight out of the jar. This definitely.
No, straight out of the jar. This is better just because of the caramelized onions.
Yeah.
It's got a nice sweet taste to it.
I think this just needs. But you guys know we can real plain. Oh yeah, it's night and day. All right, y'all.
You like that better, so.
They're both. I'm not gonna be able to eat all this. This is so much food. I only put one thing of ramen in each one. So there you have it. They're both good.
They're both good.
Yeah, I like both of them.
That's just.
I think maybe it's the cheese.
That's better straight out of the jar with no
additives. Yeah. Yeah.
And when we mean additives, we mean good additives.
Right. Different spices and
Yeah.
things. All right, y'all. We did it again. All right. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Quick Canning Cuisine. And make sure you use those jars that you put on your shelf. I know they're pretty sitting there and they look amazing whenever they're all in a line. But don't forget to use the food that you put away. So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until we see you on the next episode, bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.